Welcome to Crypto Tutors. We are humanizing cryptocurrency and blockchain and are bringing the best trailblazers and success stories like Isaiah Jackson, Tanya Evans, Ian Bolina, Cleve Messidor, and Tinashe Nitaganga on the Crypto Couch. Click subscribe and the bell to be the first to watch the latest interviews every single week.
If you're investing in crypto and you wanna keep it close to the top 50 cryptocurrencies because they're most likely if top 10 or top 20 are better because the risk is so much more lower. These are established, they have so much more capital, so much more money
So
backing.
more capital, more money,
Higher trading volume.
higher trading volume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's one thing. You want to keep it more safe. Now you could, try to go play out in the altcoin forest, which is what I consider all, crypto.
Because there's thousands upon thousands of cryptos and new cryptos being introduced to the market like every day.
Yes, there's thousands of them out there. So, the further you get, you're going to see more coins that have very low trading volumes of like 300,000, 1 million, 2 million, which isn't that much. That could be one person or a couple people just moving that crypto. So I would say, avoid anything from Telegram chats and YouTube comments just to avoid all that nonsense. Make sure also, a lot of what people don't understand about scams and, people that are really new to this space is you don't understand the psychology of trading and volatility. You don't understand your greed and fear. These scammers are able to do what they do because they're playing on our emotions of greed. Back when I got involved, I was just new to the market. I'm sure some people may have heard of it, but back in 2017, Bitconnect was a really, really big project that turned out to be a really big Ponzi scheme. So we brought so many people into the space, and then it just completely collapsed. It got the rug pulled right from under everybody.
So this is important. Example of what not to do. You can use Bitconnect and research Bitconnect as an example of like what not to do in the crypto space. To your point, Justin, it was a Ponzi scheme, but this is great for you to be sharing like what not to do. We often talk about what to do and how to do it, but what not to do is equally important. So carry on.
Yeah, so you got to ask, well, why did you get involved in Bitcoin? It was an obvious Ponzi scheme, and at that time, I wasn't quite aware of how greedy I was. So when you're really greedy, depending on where you're at in life, you need money, you have your child on the way, you got bills to pay. You're just like, you want the most amount of return in the shortest amount of time possible. And, it could happen, but for the overwhelming majority of people, it never happens that way.
Just like being prepared and expecting that level of volatility. When you have an asset class that, best performing asset class over the past 10 years, you have to expect some volatility, but when in doubt, zoom out, which is why I'm happy that I think you have some charts that you're going to be walking us through to help us apply some of your expertise on the technical analysis front so folks can emulate, replicate, etc.
Yeah, absolutely. So before I get into the charts, when people come into this space, I want people, and I tell my followers, and I have plenty of conversations with people, are you a trader or are you an investor?
Important point of distinction. Tell us the difference, Justin.
Okay, so if you're a trader, you're focused on, short-term gains. So you're focused on making a consistent amount of money. You're probably in it, or, every day or every week, you're in and out the market trading on Binance or Kraken, and you're trying to make gains pretty much daily or weekly, which is it's good and it can work. But if you're new, like you're gonna lose money trading. This is the way it goes. Even the best traders. Now with the investor, you're pretty much concerned about putting in your money right now, and you're not worried about the price a week from now, 2 weeks, a couple months from now. You're concerned about how does this look at from 5 years? How does this look in 10 years? What cryptocurrencies are going to be relevant from today until 10 years, by the next 5 years, what are still going to be front page cryptocurrencies, which is what I feel is the best way to approach the market.
We're going to talk about technical analysis, but the fundamentals are also super crucial because, investing in projects, when you're an investor, which means that you have a long-term vision, you're buying into the future. So, Justin, super excited about the charts that you have to walk us through. We were talking about how critical it is, of course, to combined fundamental analysis where you're evaluating the value proposition, the coins in circulation. But let's dive into more about the technical analysis. And so what do you have prepared?
So right now I have prepared a chart. I'm just going to start off with Bitcoin, and there are some coins that were messaged to me to go over, and I have some of those up. So right now we're just going to start with a plain chart. Coin market cap, step one, because I actually utilize coin market cap a lot. So,
okay.
But before we get into coin market cap, we'll go right into our favorite Queen Bee, our
Trading
Bitcoin
view.
chart.
Okay.
Yes. So, I'm on Trading View right now, and I'm doing this from the daily, and our exchange that I'm under is Coinbase or broker. So, if you're new, and when it comes to trading, the first thing, anybody really thinks of is typically, okay, when's the right time to buy? When's the right time to sell? That's pretty much the gist of everything.
When you get in and when you get out.
Exactly. As simple as that. That's all because we're really, this is an art, and this is the art of price prediction. We're trying to predict where the price is going to go from where it currently is at. So, my first thing is when I look at the charts, I really want to identify the overall trend. Are we in a bear market? Are we in a bull market? As we could see here, we've pretty much been going up, up, up. And when the chart is pointing upwards to the upward right, that's good. That indicates we're in a bull market. But as you can see here, as of May 10th, that chart isn't quite all the way going up toward the right. As a matter of fact, it's going a little bit, it's actually went a lot down, and it's going toward the bottom right, which indicates that, we're probably in a bear trend. So understanding.
And Justin, one quick question I have about the time intervals. So yes. if you, they say when in doubt, zoom out. And when you zoom out over the course of, a year, over the course of, since Bitcoin's inception, several years, how do you know when things are changing?
So we definitely know, we could just take it from right here. We definitely know when things are changing, when the end of that upward momentum is gone. So as you can see here, like I'm on the weekly, I'm gonna go back to the daily. As you can see here, we are like no longer since the beginning of this year or even last year.
Want to learn more? Visit CryptoTutors.com. This episode is sponsored by CashApp.